what you need to say. Say what you need to say. It's better to say too much than never to say what you need to say. Yeah.
Hello my internet friends, it's another Wednesday, another walk and talk. Thank you for tuning in today. I apologize for no walk and talk during the last week of 2010, but if you're not following me on Facebook or Twitter, I was sick. I'll link you to a vlog that explains all of that. But anyways, this is the first walk and talk for 2011. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. I'm actually using the monopod that I got for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. I really love this thing. It makes it so much easier than the thing I was using before, which was just a small tripod. But this thing, I can really have you guys like way out here and even farther because this thing still extends. But I'm gonna keep you guys at a close, safe distance because I don't know what you guys will get into if I have you wander too far off. Okay, anyways, I have a lot to start up with. I actually only got 3 questions. These are questions that were from the walk and talk, I think, 2 weeks ago. So I'm sorry to the people that asked these questions that it took so long for me to answer them, but thank you for starting up my first walk and talk for 2011, so thank you. And I'm actually glad I got a few questions because my throat's still recovering. I still feel a little raspy. And stick around to the end of this video because I will be announcing the very first tenant in my box of awesome for 2011. A lot of firsts in this video. A lot of firsts for this week for the new year. It's strange to start the first week of the new year and I'm turning 25 on Friday. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the questions. Here we go. Okay, the first question for 2011 comes from Master Jugalotus, and he asks, would you ever consider a fantasy action movie? And actually, yes, I would. Maybe not something like Lord of the Rings, kinda. Like I said, I'm not a very big fan of Lord of the Rings or that kind of fantasy. I don't know if I would ever write one. I don't think I'm that imaginative enough. I'm very stuck on real world stuff. Maybe a little sci-fi, but not really fantasy. But if somebody like came to me with a script and I really loved it and I wanted to direct it, no questions asked, I'd totally do it. It's really about the story to me, ultimately. And I don't know if I just think imaginative enough, but I've never tried, so I don't know, we'll see. I might give it a go someday. But thank you, man, for the question. And we move on to the next one, which comes from Alex D Vlogs. Thank you very much, Alex, for the question. And he actually asked me a very interesting question. I hope to get more like these in the future because these are fun to answer. Kill or one night stand the 3 following people: Megan Fox, Jessica Alba, or Kim Kardashian. I really thought about this one, and I really thought long and hard, and you'll probably tell by how I explain my answer. Marry, kill, or one night stand? Okay, first off, if I were to kill one of these 3 people, Kim Kardashian. I mean, it's not that I hate her or anything, it's just, I have to make a choice. And Kim Kardashian is the least person I'd want to be with out of these 3. And honestly, if it wasn't for that sex tape that came out, she wouldn't be famous. No one knew her. I know I didn't know her until it was buzzing all over the internet. Oh, she's got a sex tape. I'm like, who is she? Let's look it up. No, I'm kidding. But yes, Kim Kardashian, totally kill. Next to marry, I would have to say Jessica Alba. As much as I love beautiful women, and I do, I mean, look at the woman I married. I don't want to go for the super hot, unbelievably, you know, melt your eyes hot every time you see her type of girl. You know, I prefer the girl that's got this down-to-earth sort of hotness to her. And that's exactly what Tiffany has. Out of these 3, I think Jessica Alba has that, because I've seen her pictures like when she's not making movies and things like that, and she looks really good. Outside of all the makeup and stuff, like her natural look is great. I love it. So if I were to marry one of those 3 girls, definitely have to pick Jessica Alba. And of course, that leaves me with the one night stand, Megan Fox. Because I know a lot of guys really love Megan Fox. Believe me, I'm a big fan too. Me and Tiffany just got a Megan Fox 2011 calendar. Nothing sexy, just pictures from her and Transformer. But anyways, it's still Megan Fox. The reason she would have to be the one night stand is because, like I said, I'm not one for really hot women, and Megan Fox is totally hot, but I would not be able to live with her, let alone be married with her. Not because I couldn't bear it. I would love to look at that all day, every day. Don't get me wrong, fellas. I don't know about you guys, but just for me, if I were married to Megan Fox, it'd almost be a nightmare, like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Because yes, you're married to one of the most beautiful women in the world, but then you're married to one of the most beautiful women in the world. I mean, you have to live with her going to photo shoots, guys oogling over her in movies, pictures, film directors stressing to her, hey, you know, we want you to show skin in this. You know, you have to deal with all that stuff. No thanks, you know, no offense to Megan Fox. I mean, you're beautiful, but you know, it's hard to be with somebody in the movie industry, especially an actor or an actress. It's so hard. So yeah, those are my answers. But thank you, Alex, for the unique question. I haven't answered anything like that, so, you know, it was definitely a fresh start. So if any of you guys have any other questions similar like that, go ahead and ask them. I'm open for suggestions, so go ahead. And now we go to the last question for this walk and talk, which comes from Jerg08, and he asked, what is your New Year's resolution? For one, I want to do more videos and work on them more professionally, like actually make a lot of projects, you know, things like that. I'm gonna be more serious when it comes to videos, as if I'm not serious enough as it is. And then for the walk and talks, I'm making a resolution to not be undecisive anymore, because I know it pisses you guys off. So from now on, if you guys ask me a this or that question, for example, what I think Alright Jess asked me this, DC or Marvel, instead of being like, I have to choose both, slap myself in the face if I do that ever again. I would have to choose, for example, for that, I would have to choose Marvel. So yeah, that's my resolution for the walk and talks. I will not be the undecisive Ray anymore. If you ask me a this or that question, I will pick one. And I'm gonna just think this mentality, you know, if I was stranded on a deserted island at gunpoint, the only way I could get off is if I picked one of these, you know, that's my mentality. And I have to thank my friend Zevo pointing that out to me and telling me, hey, you can't be undecisive. I know it's my decision, I'll answer however I want, but you know, he's right. Someone asked me a this or that question, I can't be a D-bag and be like, I choose both. No, I will change that from now on, and I'm sorry you guys had to deal with that. The only other New Year's resolution I have is to try and go out more. And the only other New Year's resolution I've had is to try to bring my friends into my life a little bit more, because in 2010 I've been kind of bland. I know I started vlogging, that's a huge way to bring people in my life, but I haven't really gone out and hung out with friends aside from J-Mac and things like that. I haven't gotten on PlayStation Home much and talked to my friends there. So my New Year's resolution is to do that more, hang out with my friends that I have here in Pensacola a little bit more, maybe go bowling with them, see a movie with them, something, you know, I want to do more of that. And then I also want to get on PlayStation Home more, hang out with my friends there, or maybe work on a project with PS Talent again, you know, for old time's sake, I don't know. But those are my New Year's resolutions. Oh, and aside from just friends here in Pensacola, I'm also including family, like my mom, my stepdad, my brother, and definitely Tiffany, doing things more with them. So those are my New Year's resolutions, yes. And thank you very much, Nate, for the questions. We're gonna go ahead and finish up this walk and talk. Yeah. No walk and talk is complete without me picking a new tenant to live in my box of awesome for 7 days. And this is a momentous occasion because it is the first person to go in my box of awesome for 2011. With a drum roll, even though there's no drum anywhere near me, the first tenant in my box of awesome for 2011 is Jergs08. Congratulations, Nate. You are the first person to be in my box of awesome for this year. So now if you would like to be the second tenant in my box of awesome for 2011, all you have to do is answer the question of the week. This week's question is, what is your favorite memory from 2010? Leave your answers in the comment section below, or if you want to be my first video response of the year, make it a video response to this video and I'll put it in next week's walk and talk. Other than that, I did have one other announcement for you guys. It actually has to do with the store, my merchandise store, zazzle.com/BelieveInFate. I didn't have one of the designs out by Christmas in time, but it is now up and available on the store. It is the I'd Kill for a Good Stuffing t-shirt. It's finally up on the store. I'm sorry it took a while for me to get that one up. You can go there, check it out. But other than that, you guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to leave me your answers for this week's question, as well as new questions for the next walk and talk. I'll also put a link to my latest vlog at the end of this video, so if you missed it, you can check it out. And that's about it. So I will leave you guys with that and remind you that all of you are the best friends and subscribers in the entire world. And as always, guys, keep on vlogging.